I got to check before I write a check that I can't cash. But if I can find a way to incentivize, maybe I could talk to Rich McKay and Mr. Blank, maybe see if I can get the first adult beverage on me if people get in there early.
Matt Canada never offered to buy Steeler fans their first round of beer at a game, but I'll save more Arthur Smith talk for tomorrow, because for today's show, we're going to delve into the interesting storylines coming from the Senior Bowl as it relates to your Pittsburgh Steelers. We got a video where Oregon quarterback, potential first-round pick, Bo Nix, meets Mike Tomlin. And, of course, people are making more out of it than what it actually is. A simple hello doesn't mean we're drafting the dude in the first round or trading up to get him. Like, haven't we learned from 2022 with Malik Willis? That was more than a simple hello from Tomlin. There were a ton of signs pointing towards the Steelers drafting Willis in the first round, and that didn't happen. But for this draft, I stand by my take in saying that it would be foolish to pick a quarterback in the first round or second round. I think what you got to do is build up the team and then see what you got in KP8 for this year 3 if he can be the franchise guy. If it doesn't work out, you got a ready-made team for whatever quarterback you want to go get in 2025, whether it's through free agency, a trade, or next year's draft. But I think you'd be doing a disservice to yourself by cutting ties with a guy you just took in the first round 2 years ago. I think there's more left out there to be seen with KP8, and I just think it would be a waste to take another quarterback in the first or second round. Bring in competition, free agency, whoever, sure, but in the draft, no. I think we got some other needs to look at. So my take is no on Bo Nix. But how about a yes to selecting a center early in this upcoming draft and potentially having another JPJ on the roster? Yeah, I'm talking about Jackson Powers Johnson. The first time I heard his name, I didn't even have to look up where he played. I knew he was an interior offensive lineman. Jackson Powers Johnson is your name. 1, not only do you play football, but 2, you are, of course, either a guard or a center. It's as simple as that. Powers Johnson is being projected as a second or third round pick by most draft analysts. He says, I'm a finisher. That's my MO. The game is supposed to be played physical, and that's what I love to do. I want to show I'm the best center on the board and that I'm a hard worker. I'm a passionate football player. I ran a lot of different schemes, and I think that will translate to the next level. I think I can play in any offense. There's not one thing I'm pigeonholed to. I think I can play in anything. I'm a flex type of guy. And on meeting Mike Tomlin for the first time, Powers Johnson said that was the first time I met him. I saw him last night at interviews and wanted to talk to him. He was talking to someone else, so I just wanted to shake his hand. That's how much respect I have for him. And from the looks of it, Jackson is backing up this talk by walking the walk at the Senior Bowl and showing out. And Mike Tomlin has taken notice, which makes sense because we could use a center upgrade. So hopefully, Jackson Powers Johnson is a guy we could be targeting in that second or third round range. But if he keeps it up, he might be trending into first round territory. But definitely a guy that is on the Steelers draft board and someone we should be paying attention to. But finally, speaking of Tomlin, apparently he decided to just go rogue at the Senior Bowl and run the drills the way that he wanted to, because he set up his own 5-star wide receiver cornerback matchup. Ray Fittipaldo said Michigan receiver Roman Wilson has met with the Steelers twice here at the Senior Bowl. At practice this morning, Tomlin pulled Wilson and Toledo cornerback Quinyon Mitchell aside and told him to match up all day. And so they did for much of practice. This is just a straight-up savvy move by a veteran coach in Mike Tomlin, because what are other positions of need that the Steelers will be looking at in this upcoming draft? A third receiver, but also a cornerback too that could line up across from Joey Porter Jr. The receiver, Roman Wilson, is projected to go in that third round range right now, but in his senior year at Michigan had 48 receptions, 789 yards, and a whopping 12 touchdowns. The cornerback who he matched up against, again, Quinyon Mitchell, posted PFF's highest corner grade since 2022 and also had 5 interceptions in that same season. And he might be looking to get drafted in the late first, early second. But based off the videos I saw from this duel, it looks like the projected third round receiver got the better of the projected first round corner. But Let me know what you guys think of not only what I just talked about, but all the topics discussed on today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Stay chilling, and peace.